Oh my god. Too bright. Yikes. Can I bring the brightness down actually? Ooh, actually that's much better. Didn't I take a shower yesterday? No, I think that was the day before. You're right, it was the day before. So I could shower again today. Why don't I do it? Whatever the fuck I feel like it. Geez, this thing is just too bright today. What is up with that? There, that's better. And I'm cold.
Hello. Hello.
You're up here. I need you to be.
Oh my lord.
I don't
So you
know.
didn't get a lot of sleep or you did get enough sleep?
No, I did.
You did.
So somehow I'm more tired.
Yeah, I hate that. It's all right. We get it. It's all good, Mr. Sean.
No, I'm just not ready for the world today.
It's Sunday. You don't have to be ready for the world.
Yeah. No, that's the button is all the way back. Where's the? Nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
uh,
Let's.
the,
Oh, you're light. You're light.
your light,
Caleb.
your light,
You're light.
your light.
My light's fucking bright, baby.
Well, I'm not prepared for the game, so I guess
I'll just do it. I'll just do it because I have a ton.
you'll just have to scales me.
I'll be gentle. I'll ease it in real gently, and then we'll go hard. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna start with? Let's start with what we'll do is I'm gonna pull up one that was kind of something we talked about yesterday, and we'll go with that. Okay. Here's a two. You gotta pick which one out of the two.
Oh man, I gotta choose between Men in Tights or the other guys.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tough choice.
We're
I
playing scales.
Which one will you choose? I choose Robin Hood Men in Tights because
Nice.
it is a much more enjoyable film. Not everything works about the Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, but
Okay.
it's
I like that.
fantastic. But if I have to choose, yeah, Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks wins it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of funny, goofy stuff in both of them.
Yes. I figured I'd pull one from yesterday that we talked about to start to ease it in just a tip a little here.
Okay, so when I make a choice, you have to be like, good choice, good choice, good choice, good choice.
Excellent choice. Excellent. Okay, here's one that'll be fun. You ready? Okay. Reveal.
Reveal. Step Brothers versus the hot chick.
I mean, they're both good.
You have.
Hey Ash, how are you, girl?
Stumped me entirely right here.
We're just playing a game. Oh, I got somebody voting for hot chick already. We're playing scales. Which one's better?
That is my guilty pleasure.
I know it is, and I like it as well. The shaving and the hair and oh my god, there's so many parts. We got Adam Sandler banging the drums all in the beginning, all like rustify.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, where do you put your weed, man? And the stripper whispers in his ear, right? And he goes, "Oh, I don't have one of those."
I forgot about that.
One of my favorite jokes from the movie.
Both of these movies are funny, though.
I'll say
always, though. Really,
Rob Schneider is like not one of the greatest actors of all time, but in that he puts on a performance, right?
It's he putting on the shoes and going, oh, and all the things he does. Like it's just so good. It's so good. Hey, Nadeem, it's so good.
He embodied what it is to be a teenage girl,
right?
And I don't know how he did that.
He was emotional about the guy, and oh my gosh, so funny. Everything was so funny. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Definitely his most accomplished role.
Really good.
I feel.
All right, let's see.
Wait, I haven't made my choice yet.
Oh, you haven't? That's right. I was trying to just skip along.
Because
it's gonna get harder, remember. We're warming up and we're gonna go harder in a second here.
Yeah. Man, Step Brothers is a lot of fun.
I love the ending. I love so much of it. The boat and the video. So many funny parts about the Step Brothers. Yeah.
He's freaking burying. I'm burying you.
Oh, so many good parts. Hopefully I'm not mentioning too much in my chat, guys. Sorry if I am. Breathing, just breathing.
I really have to make a choice here, don't I?
I mean, we had somebody say hot chick in the chat, but you know, they're both pretty darn good. You can always just, what is it? We just tie it if you can't decide.
Does this work like a...
You're right. It scales. You have to make a choice. You're stuck.
Does this work like a tournament, like a bracket?
Maybe.
Because then...
I'm not sure I've set it up that way in the end, but that's okay.
Yeah. I'll choose the hot chick.
Yay. Okay. On to the next one. I have plenty, you guys. Plenty of this game.
Does that mean it'll be the hot chick versus...
Maybe.
Robin Hood later?
Yeah, maybe. I'd have to keep track.
Big Daddy versus the Wedding Singer. This is an easier choice than you think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, what is it? What's your choice?
My choice is the Wedding Singer. Easily.
Yay.
Because it's...
information I could have used yesterday! I just love when he does that. Like the McDonald's Happy Meal. Will someone get the kid a Happy Meal? Will someone get the kid a Happy Meal? He's just like, it's just so funny. I was doing the other one, but still.
Kill me. I want to die.
Don't say the whole song right now.
I
know. It's so good. All right, we're going to the next one.
Drew Barrymore is always charming.
Yes. Reveal.
Okay, hold on. I have to tell you really quick why I have whisper reveal. Mm-hmm. Me and the kid, like adopted son.
Aww.
We used to play this game when we had little soldiers, and we'd have this competition where we'd whisper just like that.
Cute.
It brought me a lot of joy when we used to play that game.
That's precious. I love that. So we've got American Pie versus
Road Trip.
And I think both of those are another good one.
This is a difficult choice.
Yep.
When he F's that pie, it's what the fuck?
He wrecks it, man. He wrecks it. Don't leave a warm apple pie on the counter with a teenager in the house.
The whole thing about the guy that can't use the school bathroom, and then they put the laxative in him.
Oh, right.
He has to use that's not quite as funny as you think it is, right?
It's funny. That I think it was the audition scene. I feel like he had to audition. When he auditioned, I heard that was the scene that they wanted him auditioning.
Oh,
and
really?
That's what I heard somewhere a long time ago. So you're like, and there's a part where he smiles a little tiny bit during the filming of that, you can see him like trying not to smile because you're supposed to be kind of like, this is traumatic. This is horrible. I didn't want to take a crap at school, but I'm stuck doing it. Anyway. There's so many parts in this one that are obnoxious too.
I want to see if I can find YouTube videos of auditions for actors that didn't get the role.
That's interesting. That would be interesting to find for sure.
Like somewhere there's Will Smith doing the Matrix audition, right?
Weird. That's weird. Wow.
He was supposed to be.
That would be interesting to see that, and I would never have been sold on that. Never. Never. Never.
What do you mean?
Never.
He's a Polish actor.
Never be sold on that for him. He is a good comedic, physical comedy. I just can't see him doing that. I just can't see him doing it.
But he was in such a similar movie, I, Robot, right?
Oh, you're saying Will Smith. I was thinking Will Ferrell. I was like, that would be weird. Can you imagine? Okay, so Will Smith, yes, he could have done it. Yes. My brain doesn't work sometimes, so there.
It's okay. Will Ferrell in The Matrix.
That's what, I don't know why my brain thought that, because Will Smith could have done this with Matrix. He was in, and he's also really good in things like, Men in Black and whatever, so.
He was supposed to do The Matrix, but he dropped out.
Wow. Well, Keanu Reeves, kind of really sealed the deal, I'd say. I'm glad he did, so. Glad he did. So, but I like Will Smith.
For the choice I'm making here, there are very nice boobies in both of these films.
That's a good point.
Thank you for this choice, because I'm visually
And he,
enjoying.
the guy that plays Stifler's in both of them.
Yeah, yeah. Um, which is like funnier? Is that really the question? Or which do I find more humorous?
Yeah.
I'm going with Road Trip.
All right. I'm writing it down just in case we do circle back at all. We might move genres. It might not be a comedy. I'm glad I just set up a bunch of these just for
What's the
fun.
mouse? The mouse. He's like the mouse. Remember, Kai?
Oh God, I know. Tom
Tom
Green.
Green.
Tom Green is a nutcase, and I love him for it. I love him for it. Here we go. We're gonna try a different genre here, a little different
Okay.
setup. I like that. Lost Boys, an older one, and we got Deadpool. So we put
You're
two
good
really
at
different movies together.
you're good at
And I didn't mean to cheer.
I thought
I'm
that
good at
was
what
a
now?
I thought that was a blender. It sounded like a blender, like ah. Yeah, you're good at genres.
Mixing, matching here. Yeah. Thank you.
Deadpool versus the Lost.
I mean, this is an older movie, and then we paired it with a newer movie, so that was kind of fun. That was a kind of fun challenge there, because they're both pretty damn good, but they're different. It's a different kind of feel.
Yeah. They both have action in it, but Deadpool's got a little more action in it. Did you know for that first gun scene in Deadpool, they basically blew all of the budget
Wow.
for that one scene.
Wow.
And then later on, remember when Deadpool forgets the duffel bag full of guns? They did that
Oh,
on purpose because, like, well, we don't have enough money for a gunfight here. So we'll just have him forget the duffel bag.
oh my gosh, funny. Wow. It was, the writing in that's really good. It is hard to compare two totally different movies because this is it's more of a feeling movie, more of I mean, look at Kiefer Sutherland and
He's one of the most accomplished actors of
yeah.
all time.
And then you got
Did
Ryan
we-
Reynolds. Oh my God, I found him in an old movie from 1993 and he's like a teenage little kid in.
I don't think we had Kiefer on the list of the.
I think we did. We did. We definitely did. I know. I don't know where we did. We had to have because of this.
Yeah, and the Corys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman are both in this.
Right.
Their chemistry was so good.
Yeah, and so they brought humor because this is listed as a couple different things. They had humor. Remember, we were talking about that the other day. I think, weren't we? I think we were.
Oh yeah, that some genres get messed up in movies. Is that what you're saying?
But they were portraying the Frog Brothers were portraying this like silly humor, dark humor, which is good, which is fun.
I think that's cool. You remember them as the Frog Brothers,
right?
How do you remember that?
Random shit, man. Random shit in that brain of mine.
You must watch that movie often.
I mean, I did watch it probably a couple months back with my daughter. I think I feel like I watched it recently because my daughter's in that age where she likes that stuff now.
I'm going to go with by a hair, Deadpool.
Okay. No, it's good. Deadpool's good, so I can't shame you. So many good parts. Okay, and we get to see his butt in that movie.
A couple things I don't like about Deadpool. I don't like T.J. Miller.
Really?
I don't much care for the Indian guy, Dopinger.
I don't know. I have so many options for these. Here we go. Reveal.
Thank you. I don't know why I get a kick out of that.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
Okay, I see As Good as It Gets versus Napoleon Dynamite.
I mean,
that's a mismatch. What are you doing there?
I'm having fun. I found some movies I liked, right? But then I ran out of things to match them up with, so. It is a mismatch. Because this is labeled comedy drama.
It's not comedy, though.
There's only some comedy in this. There's only a little comedy, because we were talking about that yesterday a little. This one's a dorky comedy. And I still love it. More slapstick style. I should have mixed this with Employee of the Month. That would have been a good matchup. Employee of the Month would have been the correct matchup there. Sorry.
Which Employee of the Month? There's two movies called Employee of the
Month. One with Dane Cook and Jack Shepard.
Yeah.
Would have been a good matchup with this because it's the same kind of vibe, in my opinion.
Can we just do that now?
Yeah, let's just pretend.
Okay.
It's Employee of the Month versus Napoleon Dynamite.
Use your head to hide as good as it gets. Your beautiful face hides the movie. All I see when I see your face is Employee of the Month. Oh wow. Ooh, I saw that in theaters. Employee of the Month. I don't know why that's a distinction. You know the friend, the hater friend. He always uses that as a distinction. Like I saw this movie in theaters, this movie at home. Like there's not really.
I saw Avatar in theaters and my ass totally fell asleep sitting in that chair for 3 hours. It was such a long time sitting in the chair, man. There was no intermission.
Right, because at home you can pause the movie and go take a break.
Yes. Hi, Jeremy. Yes.
And you don't have to put up with other people in the theater.
Yeah, nobody coughing on you, talking on their phone, all those things.
I was in Avatar 2, and there was some weird, it sounded like somebody was on their phone, or it sounded like somebody was talking loudly. And like, I was like, no, I'm not putting up with that. And I immediately go over and I was like, hey, stop talking during the movie. And the lady turns around, she goes, oh no, it's her interpreter. She had an attachment thing on her ear that translates the movie from a different.
Wow.
And then
Too bad it wasn't more of an earbud situation so other people didn't have to hear. That would have been a little more convenient, or headphones. That's interesting. So like oh, that's really interesting though.
Or she could learn frickin' English.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Oh, God almighty. Okay. Employee of the Month or Napoleon Dynamite? Select one.
Which do I like more? I like Napoleon Dynamite a little bit more.
Okay. Okay. Select the next. On to the next.
Gosh, Kiah. I'm trying to make a choice. Gosh. You want to see my nunchucks?
I really love him. Okay. All right. This is a better reveal. Top Gun and Mission Impossible 1.
Oh, another easy choice.
Oh, it's easy?
Oh, it's very easy. Top Gun is a gay military.
Excuse me, what?
You never saw.
Excuse me?
Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino did a whole thing about how like they're secretly gay for each other.
Good. Awesome. I hope so. I hope they're patting each other's asses.
Kiah's like, where's the shower scene? I want it.
Oh my God, that just made me think of the Adam Sandler movie when he's a fireman.
Oh, I now pronounce Chuck and Larry.
Yes. The singing in the shower and the soap and all that. Oh my God. Ah.
Made me think of Starship Troopers.
Oh. That's okay. So which one? You said.
Oh, Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Far. It's got such good pacing, mystery, espionage, explosions, and a twist ending. It's really good. It still holds up.
You have Meg Ryan. We got a death scene. It's sad and emotional. There is some good stuff there. But I just.
One is 80s and the other one's 90s, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you can visually see the difference.
Okay. On to the next. Not
that I hate 80s movies.
All right, this is going to get a little bit harder. Reveal.
Oh my God.
That's a good one.
Tough one. One's a great Christmas movie.
I know.
And Training Day, man. That acting from Denzel won him this Best Supporting Oscar.
Oh.
And Ethan Hawke is amazing.
Uh-huh.
And you bought me the Blu-ray. I still got to watch that.
Yay. I forgot that. I remember you liked it, so I got it. Yeah.
Did you get my Pieces of Poo yet?
I haven't checked my mailbox, but I bet it's there. I just haven't checked.
I don't know how long it takes. I'll check my Amazon. Um,
Thank you.
you're welcome. I'm
Yeah.
actually trying to aggravate you with actors that you love and maybe pieces of poop movies that you might be like, man, I like that actor, but now that after I watch that, I don't know.
I know. But is it a movie I've seen? Hey,
I
Sam.
don't. I don't know. I don't
We're
know
playing scales.
if you've seen any of the movies. I don't want to spoil it for you. The surprise.
A surprise. I got to go check my mail then, I guess. It's Sunday, but I'll still check. It's fine. So,
There are three movies I didn't like, but I hope you like them
okay.
because you
That's
like the
exciting.
actors.
That's
See, Kai,
exciting.
I'm trying to teach you how to not be biased, right?
Oh.
'Cause you're like, just because this actor's in it, I love it. No, you don't have to love it.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes there's some Jennifer Aniston movies that I don't like, believe it or not. I don't like them all. So,
Um, I have a choice to make, don't I? This is tough. They've both got great action. I think Training Day has better pacing. By the way, Die Hard is an 80s movie, barely. I think it's 89 or something like that.
probably. I didn't keep track of the dates when I was doing this. I was just messing around last night, so.
I gotta
Yeah.
go with Die Hard.
Okay.
I feel sorry to apologize to.
That was good. I'm glad I got you stumped a little on that one because it's good. I was trying to get you to a couple of those. All right, here comes one that this one would be hard for me. Reveal.
I love that. Why do I love that so much?
If you can see, it's The Crow and Fight Club.
The Crow versus Fight Club.
So for me, that would be super hard. I like both of these movies so much.
Brandon Lee and Edward Norton.
Mm.
You know, and then The Crow is just, it's not a perfect movie because, you know, the acting isn't 100% from everybody. Some of the
He sacrificed himself in this movie, for God's sakes. I mean, like, wow. That's crazy.
I wish I could watch Fight Club for the first time again. Because that twist ending was great.
I know.
Tyler Durden.
I mean, pulling yourself around by your hair in the parking lot on camera, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive.
And then
fighting himself. I mean, Lord, I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah.
Loved it.
And then giving yourself a lobotomy with a gun.
It was really weird. He messed up his jaw. It was a very strange. It got a little weird, but I do like a lot of that movie.
How did he survive by putting the bullet through his own skull? Like,
it kind of. He put okay, let's not discuss in detail. This is a movie talk. We're talking about the movie.
They're both violent.
He held it in his mouth and it like came out the side of his face. So he put a hole in it. He didn't do it correctly, clearly.
I thought it was meant to go to the brain and that it was supposed to kill the part of the brain that has his other self in it.
I don't really entirely know, but I see what you're saying. Like if you're interpreting with the concept and the whole, yeah, I see what you're saying. But he did it really badly somehow.
Because listen, how else could he go on with the rest of his life?
Let's just pick one before we get too in depth with this discussion on here.
I apologize. I don't want to talk too much.
I don't want to say too much on here, TikTok.
It's an interesting discussion though.
Yeah, and the whole concept of the movie is interesting. I'm fascinated.
You make me want to watch The Crow again.
I know, that one's really good. The kid that he's helping, the like revenge parts, like there's so much good stuff in that.
The Batman feel of the film, how dark the film is, how gritty everything looks.
Is Courtney Love is in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't choose.
This one's a hard one. You can't do it.
If I have to choose a favorite, I feel pestered.
It's hard. I don't think I could choose.
I'm going with Fight Club.
Fight Club. Da, 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 da.
It's a slightly better
Okay. All right.
journey of your own mental stuff. I love The Crow and all the valiant stuff he was doing for the city and for people
I
and
have a couple of mashups I don't know.
his own personal vengeance was great. But Fight Club does a bit more psych stuff with his character that I love.
Yeah.
And with the whole organized soap building.
I love that.
gang
Yeah. And the
building.
lie and we're selling their fat asses back to them. That was some funny shit. Okay, here we go. Reveal. Sorry, I kind of ruined that one a little. Reveal.
The Dead Poets Society versus Castaway. Man, ever since Tom Hanks trying to kill himself,
Oh, you'll be okay.
I really don't like him.
Separate.
I know.
It's a film, it's acting. He's a good actor. He's such a fucking good actor.
You're right. Mariska Hargitay.
Oh, yeah. You got to separate the different movies because it's funny when you're doing reviews. A lot of times you'll bring in a different movie to the review, and I'm like, "Excuse me, you're supposed to be reviewing this movie, not some other movie." Excuse me, what are you doing?
You're right.
But anyway, so for this movie, he's on an island the whole time, basically. Okay, holding up this movie. So that's a big difference from this movie, which is more of a. It's kind of a hard movie to watch, you know, because this kid wants to live his life and be himself, but his dad is like, no, you're going to do this. And that's crap. That makes me mad. That makes me super mad in any movie where that occurs, it makes me mad. So those are two big different movies, but I still did it. So, you know, now I got to pick one.
I like this of you debating for me.
Okay. Is that fun?
Well, it helps me decide.
Oh, okay, cool.
Man, there's great acting in Dead Poets Society.
There's a lot of feeling. Do they get up on the desks? They get up on the desks. There's a lot of good feeling. And Robin Williams, I mean, hello.
Poetry.
Yeah.
There's the whole the sewage side thing from.
But that's what I'm saying. The dad. Oh, I'm so mad at the dad. Like, do you want a kid or do you want a kid that lives the life you want them to live? Which one do you want? That's so messed up. Makes me crazy.
I mean, that wasn't really a reason to end his life, though.
Makes me so mad.
If he really wanted to go and do what he wanted to do with his life, he should have just left.
I know, but they made the movie. And it's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For that, like, thought-provoking. A lot, my stomach.
but which do I like better is the question. I liked some of Castaway. It was interesting to see him pacing on the island by himself.
Remember, we had to talk about his toothache.
Unlike Blue Lagoon, where he could have had a cousin to do stuff to. Man, at least he had a cousin to do stuff to.
Yeah, so he's alone with his ball Wilson, keeping him company, getting him through. It's kind of it's a tough. How many years was it? 5 or 4 or 5 years? What was it? I can't even remember. It was a lot of years. Like 5 years, I think. That's a long time on an island by yourself, surviving.
He went to the lady who was supposed to have the package. He's like, your package saved my life. And she's like, okay, bye. And then his wife or whatever moved on to a new lover. That was
Helen Hunt, yep.
They had a little makeout session for a second there. And he's like, okay, well, I guess
that was so emotional. That part was too emotional for me.
I guess I can't interfere with your new lover. And she's like, yeah, you kind of can't. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, why the hell not? Why can't she just have 2 lovers? And if that guy gets jealous, they're like, well, then you hit the road.
It was a hard scene. It was intense.
Are you listening to me, Kiah? I'm talking about polyamory.
I know. I understand. It works for a lot of people. I did that, and I liked it, and I was happy then. So probably happier than, you know, doing the one person being like the old ball and chain deal.
Yeah.
You know?
And like I said, if jealousy comes, oh, well, you may leave. Goodbye.
That's funny.
This is a tough choice. And that Robin Williams performance was fantastic in it. I want to do the quote. Can I look it up really quick?
Do it. Do it.
You may talk about monkeys while we wait. Please. Please talk about monkeys while I look this up.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
No. Talk about monkeys.
Oh, I thought you said talk to them. Talk about monkeys. Now, why am I talking about monkeys? You nutty. I should have met Dead Poet Society with like the skulls or something because it's kind of got that vibe.
Ready?
Yes.
We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with passion and medicine, law, business, engineering. These are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. To quote from Whitman, "Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, what good amid these, O me, O life? Answer, that you are here, that life exists, an identity, that the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?" That's so powerful. And then also, though, that the kid did the suicide after that was like,
I don't like that part. I don't. It ruins the movie. I realize it happens and whatever, but when there's that in a movie, it's really hard for me.
it's a script writer's choice. It's a script writer being like, well, I feel like something dramatic should happen.
Yeah.
Might as well have this kid see no hope in the world. And it's like, he had plenty of flicking hope. Okay, he didn't have the internet. He didn't have porn, right? He didn't have TikTok to talk with a friend.
Right. Some people are just such big feelers, and artist people are such big feelers. So, and he was cornered because his father said, "You aren't doing this," and just wouldn't allow him to. But that's messed up. That's not how you're supposed to handle people.
Again, though, he could have left and gone join the circus.
I know, but when you're a kid, sometimes you just feel like when you have a narcissistic parent or something, you just feel like you're stuck and you have to people please, and he couldn't live that life anymore. But like you said, leave. But
didn't he have like locks on his door?
I don't remember all the little details, but we're moving on. Did you pick one?
That was abusive. I'm still need to pick.
Oh,
this is tough. I'll go with Dead Poet Society.
I'm just logging them in case we need to come back. Okay, so next one. This is gonna be fun. Ready, set, reveal.
Oh
God! G.I. Jane.
I have not seen G.I. Jane.
Oh, it's pretty. Whoa, it's pretty aggressive.
I know that Chris Rock made the joke about it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I did.
The slap.
It's pretty good. There's some political bullshit in there, but it's pretty good. And this one's just funny with Burt Reynolds. For God's sakes, Burt Reynolds is like a little pervert, like lint sniffing pervert. So you can't really pick since you haven't seen G.I. Jane. So that's just kind of off the.
You get a skip. Right.
It's hard to pick because they're not the same kind of movie. They're different movies. All right, we're going again.
Skip.
Reveal.
Oh my God. That gives me very much pleasure. So that's anger management versus Big Mama's House, which I
Yes.
have.
You
I
you
have
haven't seen
seen.
it?
I have. I just
Okay.
need a little refresher.
Martin Lawrence, I think he's undercover or something in this movie.
Yes.
Both of these are good movies, so
They had about 1 million actors doing drag movies, and now all of a sudden people
it's a problem. Now
have
they're all
problem with drag. Like,
because we've got political divide and things that are using that as their own play. It's like, that's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. Division.
oh no,
Yeah, we had Wesley Snipes for God's sakes, and
Kiah,
and
Kiah,
what
Paul
what?
Giamatti.
Oh yeah, you hate him. I forgot he's in that, isn't he? You don't. There's so many people you don't like. You're so snobby. You should like Paul Giamatti over some other people though,
Oh,
because he's like a little
true.
dorky dude, and like he's been in a ton of movies, and like I like Paul. Remember when he was in the movie like Big Fat Liar? My kids love that one. Big
Yeah,
Fat Liar. He was
he's been
such a
in a
little
lot
stinker.
of movie. But you know what really triggers me is the movie with wine, Sideways.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
like that? I don't see how you would
The only
like.
part I told you I liked was when he went in to rescue his friend's wallet. Was it? Did he go in to rescue the friend's wallet while the? We won't discuss.
I'll never watch that movie again. There's nothing.
Nothing.
You could hold me at gunpoint and I'd be like, shoot, pull the trigger. I'd rather die than
All
watch
right.
that again.
Which one?
Anger management versus Big Mama's House. I'm watching the trailer of Big Mama's House, trying to get a refresher. Hey, he's a good dancer, you know. Oh, look, he's playing basketball. He's like, let me put an elbow in, you know. I'm a woman, right? And then he dunked on him too. He
I
dunked
kind
on
of
him.
forgot about that.
Oh, now he's messing up the karate guy. It's a lot of slapstick, isn't it?
I think so. Which I like.
And then he's sleeping with the girl, and she's like, "What's that poking into me?" He's like, "Oh, it's a flashlight." He pulls the flashlight out. Oh, and then what was that? They were doing like Lamaze or something. Oh, they throw a surprise party for him, and he pulls a gun out in the darkness. He's like, "What shall I do?" Like, oh, damn, mama, we're
I
just
really
throwing
like Martin Lawrence. All his movies, Blue Streak. I don't know what other ones he's in, but I just like Martin Lawrence. I think I have another movie pick with Martin Lawrence coming up.
with anger management's got a lot of good fun too.
Yeah, he's got a lot of comedian.
Um,
Yeah.
Standing next to his office worker in the toilet, right? In the urinals, looks down. Oh my god, it really is as big as a fish. Why did they use that term though? Big as a fish?
I don't know. That's weird. Is this the one where he had a fat cat? He had like a fat cat in sweaters. I feel like it is.
I don't remember. They go to the uh what do you call it? Temple, Buddhist temple or whatever. And they get in a fight with the monks there.
I don't. Oh yes, now I remember. Okay. Yep. What else? When they were singing "I Feel Pretty." Oh, Woody Harrelson's little scene. Woody Harrelson's dressed in drag.
Oh, is he?
Yes, and there's a little scene where he gets in the car with him, and there's like, and Woody Harrelson. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so funny. That little scene with Woody Harrelson. Oh, that part's funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose anger management.
Yep, that's good. Okay, now
Because it's a little messed up how they tricked him and trapped him into this whole entire thing just for his one character.
reveal.
Oh, Mr. Brooks versus Roadhouse? Oh, okay. I've seen them both. They're both enjoyable. Let me check what I gave Roadhouse out of 10. Because I know I gave Mr. Brooks a high score.
Yeah, it's a spectacular movie.
Give
I've watched it many, many times. Many times.
Roadhouse is an 80s movie.
I know they're not in the same like age period, but still, I
What I
still did it.
what I couldn't understand is why so many of these jerks were assholes to his character just for the sake of the script.
I love that. Yeah, no, I love that he called everyone out, even on their littlest things. You're not gonna like bang a chick in the back. You're not gonna sneak people in. You're not gonna steal $5 out of the till. You're not gonna, and he just put a stop to every little thing that was going on. Well, I mean that stuff's not necessarily little, but he had to clean that place up. It was good. I liked it.
He grabs a
But there was
dude
some
by the back of his hair and like
those parts were good. And what's his name is good in it. But then the bad guys being bad, just like horrible bad guys for the fun of it, like they were just like sleazy bad, like a little like he had small wiener disease or something. I don't know.
So many of the evil characters had small wiener disease.
Yes, they did. They did.
And he's got a love interest, right? And they're charming. They're charming together, I guess.
Yeah, she's a doctor.
I almost forgot what the other movie was. Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, they're both really good movies.
Mr. Brooks has, beyond good pacing, it's got intrigue,
I love that movie.
Like, in its suspense and thriller, you have no idea what's going to happen next. And I love the actress that plays his daughter. She did a great job of being a psychopath. And even though that was a dream sequence, I kind of want to, listen to me, Kiah, I kind of want to knock the film for a second and be like, hey, that kind of shouldn't have been a dream sequence.
Right. It seemed real.
What if that wasn't a dream sequence in the script?
That was crazy.
And they just put that in the movie, and I would have been like,
killed her dad. Like that would have been nuts. But that was quite a scene.
Oh my God,
the first time I saw it, I thought it was what happened.
Yes.
She's like moving out the way, and she's like creeped out by all the, it was good. It was really well done, you guys. Well done.
By the way, Demi Moore as a cop is not a bad choice. She
was a hard ass. She had to prove herself. She was a hard ass. She proved herself. I love her.
She was smarter than all of everybody gave her credit for.
Yeah.
And then proved that intelligence, right?
She fought it to she was good. And I gotta tell you, remember the scene with the flashing in the hallway when she comes to the apartment and the flashing and the lights are flickering? That scene, there's a similar filmmaking scene in the movie I Care a Lot when she goes into the water with the car. And there's like flashing, and then she's getting out, and you're seeing it's stopping, and there's flashing, and I'm like, they did a very similar filmmaking scene there. It's a new technique I think that they're doing. Let's flash and give you just a bit of what's happening, and then flash to dark to black, and you don't know what's happening, and then goes back. And I kind of like that technique. It's tricky and fun.
That sounds awful to me.
I know you don't like that stuff, must be, but I do like it. I think it's really cool. I'm attracted to it. Anyway, which one are you gonna pick? Because I know it's a hard one. I picked Mr. Brooks because that's me. But I love the classic.
Yeah,
basically.
it's got good combat in Roadhouse, which I don't
neck out like in Mortal Kombat with his bare hands. Okay.
But man, Mr. Brooks was a surprise,
Yeah,
and I like the movie that. I didn't see coming how good it would be. If I go into before a movie and be like, I wonder, am I gonna like this or not? I don't know, and it exceeds my expectations. I'm like, wow, great, thank you. I'll choose Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, we love it. All right, let's see what we have left.
Like you've set these up so that no matter what I choose, you're happy.
It really doesn't matter. Here's a new one. You ready?
Did I figure out the secret?
I like a lot of these movies too. Yes, either way, it's fine.
This is hard.
I know. This is a hard one.
Baby Driver versus American Beauty. Let me tell you, the hater friend I had such a fucking argument with him
But which one?
over how good Baby Driver really freaking is. Okay?
You
It's
didn't like
not
it?
perfect.
What, he didn't
It's
like
not.
it?
He wants to go back and forth, right? He wants
Oh,
to be like, oh, I didn't say it was that bad. Like, bro, you basically knocked the film the first time. So he wants to, backpedal on his words. Like, no. Let me tell you how amazing of a film Baby Driver is. And, I wanted to, when he said it wasn't good, I wanted to be like, well, I need to find a quote from a movie very quickly.
yeah, they're both good movies for sure. I
X-Men.
mean, that one won awards, but Annette Bening's character bugs me. She always bugs me in movies. I don't know. Remember how you ask me like who are people you don't like in movies? There's only a very few, and Annette Bening, I have a hard time. I don't like her not much in movies.
Annette Bening?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
good, but
in
she bugs me.
American Beauty? Wait, what's Annette Bening in?
Yeah, American Beauty. I think she's in that one as the wife to like one of the people, right? Isn't she? They won an award for this film. I think she was a wife in this movie. She was annoying.
Uh, okay. So the line from the movie X-Men Days of Future Past, when Magneto goes, Angel, Azazel, Emma, Banshee, mutant brothers and sisters, all dead. So I've changed it to like Ghostbusters 2016, yoga hosers, uh, fucking, I don't know, some other piece of trash movie. Movie brothers and sisters, all dead. And countless others experimented on, butchered. Where were you, Carlos? We were supposed to protect these movies. Where were you when your own people needed you? Well, it's the idea that there's been such trash in movies, right? And then when Baby Driver comes along, it's just a breath of fresh air, you know? And to knock it, like, really? What are you doing knocking
Yeah.
this movie?
There's so many layers to this movie that's interesting, is his trauma from his childhood, embedded with taking care of his was it his grandfather or his grandmother? I forget. But it's just so many layers, and I really like that.
The Michael Myers masks.
I know, I love that. All right, which movie are we picking?
And American Beauty's got such art to the whole cinema scope of it. I think I give them both 9s out of 10 or
Ooh.
close to 10 out of 10s,
Yeah.
I gotta choose Baby Driver.
Yay, good, cool.
Wow. Because I'm so in it for the action-packed bit, but that's no knock to American Beauty at all.
We've already done 13.
At the end, the dude came and kissed him on the mouth. He's like, wait, what are you doing?
Oh, all right, let's see what else I have. I don't have many more, I don't think. Let's see. Okay, ready? Reveal. Goonies versus Back to the Future. That's the action adventure, vibe.
Take a breather. Goose Raba.
Yeah.
Goose Raba.
I could have done more of these, but
Also, he was such a fan of Scott Pilgrim, which is the same director that did Baby Driver.
Oh.
Back to the Future versus Goonies. They're
Scott
both
Pilgrim. I don't know what Scott Pilgrim. I've never really Like, I don't pay attention to director stuff that much.
It's okay.
So I should. I should.
Those are both 80s movies.
Okay. Well, that's good. Good job. Good job, Kaya. You got some paired up nicely there. That's funny. I do like the 80s movies. I do. And
Did you
90s.
know in Back to the Future, they start at the Twin Pines Mall?
Right. And it
And then,
changed.
yeah, because when he went to the past, he ran over the one tree sapling, so it's just one pine mall.
Yep.
Pine Mall.
I know, it is interesting. I like how things changed. It's really neat to go back and see those parts. Yeah.
But there is a little discrepancy in the timelines, but that has to do with the later movies.
Oh.
Because
Well,
when
try to
Jeff,
stick to just this one then.
yeah, I don't want to talk about causality and quantum entanglement right now. I could though.
I should. Darn it.
What?
I just thought of another movie I should have done.
To pair these with?
Everything. No, yeah, no, just another movie in general. I didn't do like Everything Everywhere All at Once because that movie is interesting. And it's listed under, also the word comedy is listed under it. And I'm like, really? I don't know. I'm learning this from you, by the way, P.S. You're welcome. You know, it's not always comedy. I don't know.
You mean, yeah, when a movie labels itself?
Yeah, because I'm like, you know, there's probably a teeny tiny bit, but it's a lot more of other things than comedy, in my opinion. But
yeah,
not to talk about a whole different movie. Sorry.
we do it all the time.
That's true. That's true. The ADD, zing, doom, 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 just going every which way.
Oh, look, a chicken.
Squirrels on the roof. Squirrels on the roof.
Squirrels?
Oh my God, dumpsters are being drugged by my window.
It's true. And yet, right now, it's really peaceful and really quiet.
Nice Sunday morning. Go with it.
How do I choose? The Goonies is a really good kind of video game RPG of let's go and quest, and the booby traps.
I love it. Sean
fun.
Astin. There's a lot of good parts. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I always wondered they never did a sequel to Goonies.
Yeah, why?
They could have.
Yeah.
Maybe they could still. What if they brought back the entire cast for a Goonies sequel today? Josh Brolin's still acting. Sean Astin's still acting. Keegan, whatever his Asian name is.
Chunk is like skinny, but that's okay. Yeah. No more truffle shuffle.
Don't say that. Goonies never say die. Goonies never say die, Kaya. He could still do it. Right.
Oh, Joe's me. My Joe's me. Remember when they find the like coin? I think they found one coin in his pocket.
Adios, mija.
I love that.
And they got the gems. Yeah, save the day. It's that convenient happy ending, which I don't mind. It wasn't done to death in the 80s.
The ship sunk. That was kind of a bummer. It came out and then sunk.
When the ship comes out,
yeah,
and they all view it, that's a beautiful cinema moment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason they couldn't have somebody get on a boat and go get on that boat.
Yeah.
Bring it back. I don't know.
The booby traps were really cool.
Then they could get all of the treasure, right? You're telling me.
Nobody went to get the treasure.
You're telling me that boat just goes out into the ocean and nobody ever goes to get it?
Nobody's scuba diving out there. Nobody's checking it out.
No Coast Guard. They're just going to let it fly forever to China. And then some Chinese people are like, "Oh, thank you, America."
Oh, Lord God in heaven. Oh, Jesus. You kill me sometimes. Okay, pick. You got 3 seconds. Which one?
Why do I have 3 seconds?
I don't know, because I'm going to move along. We've been doing like 1 hour, which is really good. So we're getting 6 minutes. We're 6 minutes away from the 1 hour mark.
I just gave the Back to the Future every movie a perfect 10 out of 10. And I think I give the series like a 97 out of 100.
So are you picking Back to the Future?
Am I though? Kaya, because this is a very tough choice.
I
They're
know.
both extremely enjoyable.
I know, and I like the bad guys. We got we got some bad guys in here that are really good. We got the what's his name?
There's a little
Sloth.
bit of
Sloth?
a little bit too much incest in one of these movies, if you ask me. A little creepy mom son stuff. Like, what are you doing?
They're just
What?
weirdos. They're just weirdos.
Um,
What you picking?
I don't think I can. This is
Oh no, are we stuck?
this might be the stumperino because they're both fantastic. The villains, yeah. I wonder, is that lady still alive? The
I don't
mom
think. I
villain?
doubt it. I really don't think so. You gonna look it up? I'm going to another movie, so we're tied on this guy. You can't do it.
I, I'll come back to it.
Reveal.
Reveal. Gremlins, scary movie. Oh,
That's a random. That's a random. I wanted to pick them both, and I'm like, well, they're just gonna get stuck together on this pet mashup here.
oh yeah, she died.
I figured, yeah. Throw Mama. She was in Throw Mama from the Train with Billy Crystal.
She didn't live much longer after that movie.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
She died in the 80s.
That was a long time ago. People, that was the 80s was a long time ago. We're doing scales. Gremlins
Playing scales.
versus Scary Movie.
And don't worry, I'll have plenty for next time for you to choose.
I mean, this is a very big comedy. I don't know. This is a big different. They're different movies, but
You do have to teach me how to do this. What's the
Yeah.
app you got called?
is this? Do you think this works? Because it kind of squishes them. It's a picture collage, and I just take two
mean-
pictures, put them on the page, and save it.
It works enough. I do have the other phone. Now I could just use that and just hold it up to the screen.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
The Gremlins is a fun 80s movie.
Classic. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Phoebe
this is probably like a 2000, isn't it? I don't even know.
I think I actually like Gremlins 2 a lot because then the Gremlins get all their little powers from like the science lab and they become different evolved gremlins. Like that's a lot of fun. Yeah, scary movie. He goes into the bathroom. There's a little hole. What the heck?
I know.
Do that again. Do that again.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
And then it goes. Out the other
It's so
side.
silly, over the top. So those aren't. It's not a great pair up, but
Well, which do I have more fun with? Scary movie
okay.
is my choice. Thank
Are
you.
you picking
for that
Scary
clue.
Movie?
I am.
Wow, I'm wicked surprised. I don't know why. I'm glad I did it. That's good. All right, I think we only have like one or two more, maybe.
Yeah. Don't forget we have to go back to one.
All right, so Ghost versus Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze. I don't know, and it's not like your vibe movie. I'm sure. It's not like.
So you're giving me two romance movies?
I mean, he's dead, talking through Whoopi Goldberg in one movie, which is hilarious.
You don't think it's romance though?
Yes, but also there's a bad guy, and there's like ghosty things that come out, and the shadow guys that get him at the end. His friend betrayed him. That's fucked up. But this movie is good too because
The one guy who played one of the ghosts, he did a very good job. He's like a bald guy with black hair.
yeah. I like him.
The actor did a very
He
good
helped
job.
him train a little bit. The guy on the train, right? He was really good.
Oh, did he? I have to choose.
I mean, just wing it. Just pick one.
I'll choose Dirty Dancing. I
Okay.
guess. At least there's, music. in it.
Yeah, it's older, like it's set in the older time frame. Okay, let's see if what's my. We have to go back. You said too.
Stand by me.
Reveal. This is just for fun for me. Reveal. I mean, excuse me, I did it wrong the first time. This is just for me. You don't care. You don't care about Ventures in Babysitting
You're
versus.
the one thing I can't get enough of.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'll tell you one thing. This could be love because I had the time of my life. and I owe it all to you. It's good music. Adventures in Babysitting. I was thinking about that the other day. Versus Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Remember they thought the guy was Thor because he had the hammer?
Yes, I
That
love
was,
that
what's
part of
his
the movie.
name?
Whatever that actor's name is.
Yeah, he's in so much. What is his name? He played in Men in Black as the bug guy. I can't think of his name. He's so tall. He's in like Criminal Minds or CSI or one of those Law and Order criminal intent or something. Anyway, whatever. He played Thor, or they thought he was Thor.
You know what? I choose Back to the Future.
You choose Back to the Future over Goonies? Okay.
Yeah, it was so hard.
Okay. I'm glad you chose it. Good jobs.
Oh my gosh, that
We've
was
done
so
a lot. I think we only maybe have one more, if any more.
Yeah. Well, are we going back around to versus the winners?
We could, but I don't have it set up.
No.
I don't have it set up to do it, but yeah, that would have been fun. I mean, I can just tell you them.
You could just tell me them, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did you pick one of these ones?
Adventures in Babysitting has such good chemistry between the actors. Elizabeth Shue is such a knockout of a lady.
Yeah.
Not everything like cohesively matches up. Like because the script said so, they get into these wild, zany.
Yeah.
And they even end up at the party that the parents are at.
I know, that's weird.
It's
That's
like
really weird. I know.
coincidentally. Give me a break.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Well, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead is great creativity, and I love she went to go and work for money,
Right.
and oh my gosh, she's got the. How did she even get that job? She was like underage too, right?
Yeah, she used to
16?
fake everything.
And then she's got the thing of petty cash, right?
She's using the petty.
And the brother's just like, yoink, let me get that. Let me buy this jewel for my girlfriend. What a freaking idiot.
I know.
Like, I need you to get that girl to give that back.
They all grew up though over the summer. The brother grew up, cut his hair, stopped smoking all the weed, started cooking food, and they all sort of grew together, and they cleaned the house for a party, and the mom came home early. It was kind of a fun movie. I liked it.
Well, they are both fun movies.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's get out of the concept of real life, except they're still in real life situations. She's got to protect the kids, and she's got to protect the kids. Oh, wow. I didn't even make that connection till just now. Oh, they are very similar. I think the funner movie is Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
I like that one too. Yep.
Because, like, can I get a job with petty cash for fuck's sake?
And she's like
Please.
smoking a cigarette. She's getting groceries. Like she's trying to. Oh, it's just funny. She has to act like the mom for a little while, and she's like, "I hate it."
I don't even remember jokes from either of the movie, really. But I know Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead will make you laugh more than
I only have two left. You ready?
Ready.
Reveal.
No! Deja Vu versus Split?
Is that a hard one?
Oh my god!
That's a hard one? Uh-oh.
Yes!
Oh no.
Because James McAvoy's acting in Split is phenomenal. And then Denzel in Deja Vu, that whole plot is fantastic.
I
It
know.
comes back at the end to wrap it up in the most cleanest bow possible.
Oh, I love hearing you get excited about it.
He's playing like the same character, only like he doesn't know who this girl is, and the girl comes up, she's like, "You saved my life." Oh, really? Did I? And like she knows, but like can't really explain it. Like you traveled through some time to help me. Oh my god! And it's got some Back to the Future elements.
Yeah. These are good. I'm
And
glad.
Taylor-Joy is good in the fear of what's going on. I mean, for an actor, I think fear is like the easiest emotion.
Yeah.
That's why you won't see much. You like the horror genre, right? You'll never see a best actor for a horror movie
Okay. Yeah.
because fear is like the
Yeah.
easiest
Yeah.
emotion to portray for an actor.
And it can come across campy and stuff if they're not doing a good job. You know, they don't do a good job with it. It's like a lot of the horror movies to me are kind of like, I don't get it. I don't watch a lot of them either. P.S. So,
Okay, give me the Jeopardy music, and I'm gonna decide
da,
once you're
da,
done.
da, 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 da. Can't even do it. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop.
Split.
Ooh,
Oh, I can't
nice.
believe I made that decision.
Wow, good job though. Nice. All right, we got one left, I think, and then we can be all done for today.
We're playing scales, everyone.
Reveal.
Pulp Fiction versus The Green Mile.
I know that's a weird mix up, but you know, whatever. We did it.
One of the same actors in both of them. The black guy.
Oh, I forgot. What's his name? I forget. He's not around anymore, right? He's gone. I don't know if it is the same guy, but maybe.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, him, yeah. He's not here anymore. Poor. I was gonna do an Armageddon mix-up one. Was gonna do some others, and then I gave up. I got tired.
I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he did. I know a lot of weird random ass stuff sometimes.
Bruh. It says known for Green Mile, Sin City, Armageddon.
I love Armageddon. He was so good at Armageddon.
But how does he not get known for Pulp Fiction, though?
Yeah, that's weird. You're right. Wow, that is weird. He didn't. Well, that is weird. Okay. All right. Well, which one do you like?
Remember in the scene, Bruce Willis comes with the samurai sword, and he comes and kills the guy. And he's just like, "You okay?" And he goes, "I'm pretty effing far from okay." Isn't that him? Or am I tripping?
I don't know. I should have done Black Snake Moan too. I think of all the good movies that I love. Oh.
Am I dumb or is that a different actor?
You might be wrong. There's a possibility. No, I don't know.
I think it is a different actor.
Anyway, on this particular smash up, what do you want to do?
Oh, my bad. It's Ving Rhames.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was a different guy. It's fine. Ving Rhames, and that Duncan guy or whatever. They've got a similar vibe at times. I get it. Striptease had Ving Rhames. He was in Ving Rhames.
I apologize profusely to the.
That's okay. We're almost done, and nobody was watching on my side, so you're fine. Nobody's hanging out.
I got away with it.
This is my last one. Yep, you're good.
Pulp Fiction is the choice.
Ooh, Pulp Fiction. That's hard. I really like the other one a lot.
Green Miles, it's okay. It's just a little long.
It's long. It's long, and it's emotional, and it's interesting and mystical, and I like it. All right, I think that's it for today's mashup. We will do more another time. I did have one more.
It's got to be your turn next.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
What is the most decade that you've watched? Probably the 80s, right?
Reveal. I just thought we'd do one more.
Willow versus Tropic Thunder.
That's random. That's random.
Oh. They are not alike.
No, not even a little. Not even a little. But I did it, so here we are.
Willow is such a more fantastical adventure movie. Did you know it was supposed to be like a Hobbit sort of movie?
It felt like it. I get the vibe, especially with those little people and the power and the magics and all the. I love it. All right, we're good for today. That was fun for our show.
Awesome. Stuff she's got to go do.
I got to check on the kids and stuff, you know.
Feed the kids.
Yeah.
Awesome power.
Next time we'll do it again.